What's up, guys and girls, and welcome back to Techtonica. I am joined by Tim.
Hello.
Right, so I'll leave you to your thinking at the moment, and I'll go on.
Yeah. So basically we're continuing on with getting the blue set up here. Last time we got production set up for copper and iron smelting. That's going into making copper wires and what are these mechanical components, some iron components, and a little bit of electronic components. So this is all going to be all the base kind of component items that we're going to need for doing up to the blues. But the next step is we need to get some of these Sugarthorn coolant. Let's see, let me double check. So this is, excuse me, the blue research cores take the purple cores, processing units, and cooling systems. So, and then the processing units take the electrical components, which we got producing, and it takes the plant matter frame, so we're going to have to get that going. The purple takes the copper and mechanical, so we got that. We're good to go on that. And then the Sugarthorn coolant requires the let's see. Oh, actually, I guess we're missing a step here. It's actually because I think we have I think I have the prerequisites, but just to make this set up properly, should be the cooling units or the cooling systems. So the cooling systems take the mechanical components, which we got set up, and the cooling or the Sugarthorn coolant. That's why we're making that. So the Sugarthorn coolant takes the iron components, which we got, and the Sugarthorn extract, which is what we're going to have to make, and limestone, which we have an epic shit ton of back at the other base. So I'm not going to worry about mining any of that stuff out. So I'm going to need...
You just want all this floor, all that putting into flooring, or you just want me to flatten the ground as well?
Flooring.
Okay, I'll just put the flooring in.
So, yeah, because it's all going to be for probably production.
Now I shall work on getting rid. So I did bring some more cores over while I was over, getting some more.
Yeah, I saw that. So, let's see, I need... Okay, I need some more dirt and shit, so I'm going to go back to the other... okay, I got plenty of that.
Why didn't that?
I just need some of that. So, okay, I'm going to head back to the other base because I need limestone. I need to make some more dirt so I can make some more planters. And I would much rather use our excess collection of limestone.
Yeah.
Wherever possible. But I'm glad we got this like hooked up power-wise, because at least we got a nice like tether we can follow back, just like Astroneer.
I still can't believe Astroneer still gets updates.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I mean, I don't know what they're doing. Excuse me. I don't know what their deal is like business-wise.
Yeah, because I know they brought all that. They brought all that stuff in last time we played. If you remember, there was all like the cosmetic-y side of things.
Yeah.
I've not been back to that game since, because I was quite interested in some of the stuff. Because I know they'd added like trains and stuff in, which seems a little bit strange, but we know a lot.
Right. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's cool that they added trains and stuff. Like, it's neat the stuff that they've added. I just don't know. Like, if you were to play the game again from scratch, I could maybe see where trains could be like fun to play with. but if you've already played the game and you're looking for like more content from where you've left off, I feel the stuff that they're adding doesn't add to that, because they're not really like adding, like, from what I've seen, I could be wrong, but it doesn't seem like they're adding like new planets or new resources or
Yeah.
things like that. So so I'm not sure, because the game progress is already a pretty closed system.
Hmm.
They already have the overall storyline, where that goes. You get to the thing, whatever you do it, but it's already like kind of done and dusted story wise.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't seem... Oh, okay, maybe I've gone too far with them flaws there then.
Done too far this time.
I probably have.
But Astroneer was a great game.
It
Don't get me
was.
wrong. I mean, I really enjoyed playing through it. We had a lot of fun exploring the different planets and setting up various different, things and machines and whatnot. Yeah, it's neat. It's a fun little game.
Yeah.
I don't know. Being a game developer myself, my first thought is anytime I see continued development on a game, I'm always thinking to myself, like, okay, so are you still making more money on this? Because they're not putting out DLCs.
No.
Like they're just pumping out more content for the same game. And that's all well and good. And, if you can afford to do that and you want to do that, that's great. I'm not going to discourage that. But at the same time, like, if you're a business, and from my understanding, like, it's not like a solo team or whatever, like, you have a team, an office, like, you have overhead.
Yeah.
So I would think that you must also be working on whatever your next project's going to be to continue to maintain that overhead.
Hmm.
What do I know?
I could really do some with some of that shiver foam coolant. I keep up.
Some packet base. I mean, I got some on me. You want it?
No, it's alright.
And I can. No. Hold on. I got a bunch on me. Here you go. Just sending that in the yellow chest.
I keep overheating the drill. I'm trying to get this bit done. You know when you're trying to get something done quite quick and...
Yeah. We're getting a nice stockpile of iron over here.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. I've made up a bunch of planters. Yeah, I want to do 4 each. Hopefully that'll work. Gonna need some threshers. Craft some of those up.
So yeah, I did actually take that flooring too far. I mean, I don't know if you want me to go further.
You can if you want, but obviously fill in the hole first.
Oh yeah.
So, like, bare minimum, fill in this so I can place machines in this area. So if you want to fill that in and then start expanding that row out at the end, that's great.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna obviously fill the area in. I was just asking if you wanted me to. I will get rid of all this above as well.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say where up where you can figure that out as well.
Let's see how far that's going to go. Oh. I made a factory. Satisfactory error. Damn it.
Oh, what'd you do? Did you just walk through a
Not for a hologram.
Yeah. I don't recall having that problem nearly as much in Satisfactory as I have in this game. Especially when putting down flooring, I have done that so much in this game, it is ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I mean, because I've done it
So
in.
how did you get back up just now? Do we have a?
No, I basically. You see where the waterfall is?
Yeah.
You can sort of. I'll show you.
Oh, like yeah, Skyrim horse your way up.
You sort of use your hover pack and where's it at? There is a bit here somewhere.
Oh, okay.
You sort of just start sticking to the edge and just Skyrim around the edge.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say if you want, we maybe put in some stairs or something going down there. Just have an easy way back up.
And it's unusual. I'm having to. It's unusual. I'm surprised you're not cursing me for dragging you away from Starfield.
I haven't done that yet, have I?
No. But just considering.
I mean, I thought about it.
I mean,
I won't lie. I've definitely thought about it, but I'm not gonna be like, oh man, blah blah blah.
just considering, you know, how many hours you've put in compared to me at the minute, but I will be putting in some hours.
Yeah, because I have been meaning to ask, like, you know, have you put in more time since the last time we talked about it?
I'm as far as without like spoilers. I've just got to get to Venus.
Gotcha. Yeah, you're still pretty early on.
Yeah.
You know, I've spent a lot of time like faffing about, like mission and story wise. I'm probably not at deep in, but I will say the one thing I am enjoying here is you know, and I hope this doesn't really give anything away because it's not specific to what it is, but all I will say is that I enjoy the fact that there is faction quest lines.
Oh yeah, I know all the different faction quest lines of, you know, you can do.
And
that.
I wasn't I don't know why, but I'm weirdly surprised by it. You know, and I don't know why I am, because I mean that's not uncommon to Bethesda games. But at the same time, I guess they go a bit deeper than or longer than I thought they would. So I've been kind of bouncing around and being like doing a little bit of you know, like progressing it forward a little bit, and then being like, okay, I'll hold here, and I'm gonna go faff about on some planet somewhere, or work on some other. But you know, I will say, like, my quest log is just kind of ridiculous right now. You know, because so often I go in and I go somewhere to finish up one quest, and by finishing up one quest, I now have like 2 or 3 more.
Yeah.
You know, which is not a complaint at all. You know, but it's just like, holy shit, I am just never gonna have this. Like this is just my life now.
Yeah. I mean, I did. Earlier on, I was playing that Lies of P, so the Pinocchio-based story, based on the new one that's just come out today.
Came out today?
I think it was.
What's it called?
Lies of P.
Oh yeah, that came out. No, I think that was yesterday.
Well, yesterday, today. Whatever. Yeah, if you like games like Bloodborne, which I did like Bloodborne, but it's very dark combat wise, it's very like Dark Souls, and I just, like I say, played for 10 minutes and thought, yeah, no, it's not for me.
Yeah, I have it on my list to check out. It looked potentially interesting. Like when I saw the cover art and stuff, I was like, I don't think so. Then I watched the trailer and I saw a little bit, and I was like, maybe. And for me, it's like a mood thing. Like those type of games, if they catch me right, I can absolutely get sucked into them and have a lot of fun. But it just depends on where my brain's at, because a lot of times, like, I might be looking for, to build something, or like I'm looking for puzzles, or I'm looking for exploration. I'm not necessarily looking just for like combat,
Yeah.
And but there's definitely times where like I
You've
just
got a
want
good
something
group of
that's
assemblers humming now, Breaker. But you'll need a lot more to keep up with where our tech is heading. Keep building.
Yeah, shut up, Sparks.
Thanks, Spark. I mean, I was kind of talking, Spark.
Yeah.
That was kind of rude. But yeah, I mean, it's yeah, I don't know. I got it on my list. I'll probably check it out. I have not checked it out as of yet because my life is consumed by Starfield. So, but in fairness, it's actually good that we're doing like different things on Tuesdays and Thursdays, because I think otherwise I'd probably just get like just too burned out by by playing Starfield.
Because that's why it's like, it must have been either I wasn't in the right mood for that game or what, because usually I would enjoy games like that, and I'm guessing it was just the mood thing that just with me for that one.
Yeah.
I'll probably go back to it. Right, how much shit have I now got? Oh, let's see. Ton of limestone and some fair bit of a bit of plant matter as well. I wish the only criticism I will give the game is I do wish sometimes your head torch was a little bit brighter. That's what I will say.
I also wish I could toggle it on and off. Like, I agree with you. Like, there's times that I wish the torch was brighter, and I also wish there was times where I could just toggle it off.
Yeah. Other games can do it.
Right. Oh, speaking of which, now that we've got the flooring over here, actually, let me just pop one of those down over here. And another one over, this is a little bit more lighting.
I might do for safety's sake.
Pull that in just a little bit, just. Oh, man. You should have just left it there and just see how long it'd take before I fall in.
Yeah, but it's probably it probably might have been me that would have done that.
Maybe.
How did I miss a piece of flooring there? Oh. Obviously, if we need to go down to the other area, we will end up just building a stairway or something down. We need to go down to RL. He's confused.
Yeah, what are we doing? What's going on?
No, I said if we need to go down to RL, we can always do stairs.
Oh, that RL, like not real life. Okay.
I would have said IRL, but yeah.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, I forgot because I've
Signal.
seen that tag repeatedly while working over here. But the second you said RL, my brain went to IRL.
Interesting that you can be confused. Quite easy.
It happens. Yeah, I am not immune to
Confusion.
being confused.
Is City Skylines your type of game?
Absolutely, I'm definitely looking forward to some City Skylines. some skitty Skylines.
So yeah. You've not got your right teeth into there.
Apparently not.
When is that? Is it 24? 24?
24. I think so. That's when that happens.
City Skylines 2, just have a quick look on the Xbox. Should be 24 for the 10th. 24th to 10th. I noticed they're bringing, like, Persona as well. But that's not... One Persona game's coming next year, and then one's coming in, like... November? Which is kind of weird. Do you think they would have brought Persona 3 first before Persona 5?
You'd think so, but...
Because Persona 3 is the one that's coming in 2024.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Okay, my question to you is that going to be an infinite seed loop again? You're not going to have any problems with that?
Oh, the seeds are going to come out of the machine, well, I don't know. Probably. I forgot how seeds work. Yeah, no, because that goes... I don't know. I'll figure it out in a second. I'm trying to get the ratio for... I put this stuff in there and put this stuff in here. I'm trying to get the ratio for the Okay, oh yeah, so you want 10 per minute input. And yeah, the seeds, right, the seeds do come out of this guy. Okay, yeah, no, I got this right.
You'll get there in a minute.
So, yeah, because we need these, and then the seeds come out. Like that, and then seeds go back in.
Why did that not? Oh,
Okay.
right, okay.
And then we need
And
fill this with more seeds. Let's see, did we bring... No, we did not. Okay, I gotta
No.
run back and grab blue seeds from the other... Because I only had like a little bit of them.
Yeah. No. It's, was that actually Silverthorn there? Yeah. There's some Shiverthorn in the cave as well.
Yeah, I figured there was, but I know we got some in a seed box somewhere back here, so...
I think
Again,
so.
I'd like to try and use what we got in stock. That's looking alright. Oh... Yep. Where are the seeds? Where are the seeds?
Is it not up,
oh yeah. I got them. I just forgot where we had them. Okay. I keep forgetting that chest even exists.
Yeah, because I was thinking, I'm sure I put them in a chest.
Yeah, I know we had them. I knew we had them somewhere. I just couldn't remember where. But yeah, I grabbed them. They were at the substation chest.
There's a lot of plant matter frames over here.
Yep. Okay, what am I doing? Yeah, I'm filling these guys with.
You're putting... Cores. We got any more? Mind if I do need to craft another core composer. I would basically need 174 iron and 33 copper. Strange number.
Okay, so that gets 30 of that per minute.
It'd be nice you could literally, if you were to need into... I've already got the copper on me, haven't I? Why don't I pick up the copper? It's the iron I've run out of. Stupid thing. Right. I'm now crafting another core composer ready for blues. Got them while I'm at it. Don't need any more floors. Where am I going? Need to go through the accumulator room. Follow a cable. How are you doing over there?
Good. So I'm just reorganizing some things now that I know some numbers, because I couldn't figure out what the ratios were until I actually put some stuff into the thresher. Because the thresher, unlike the assembler, I'm not putting a recipe into it. Because the assembler, I can see, like, without putting materials into it, because it has a recipe, it'll give me the metrics.
Yeah.
On that recipe, but obviously the thresher, I don't set a recipe, so I don't know what its input-output counts are until I start putting stuff into it. So I just did that. Now I'm just kind of rejiggering this thing because I don't like the way I did it. So so I'm just kind of moving this around. And
A lot of silver falling over there.
okay, good. So that's good. So then we'll put, these are going to be the seeds coming out.
Oh yeah, we do need quite a big space for a core composer. Not that we need that right now. So this is basically going to go like an overflow system then. Because one's going to fill up before the rest.
What do you mean?
So the first one on the machine, this one, it's filling up.
Oh yeah, you're
filled
up
up first, and then this one's going to be the next one to fill up, and then so on and so forth.
Yeah, I gotta put some more seeds. Excuse me, overall in the whole thing,
Mm.
because the idea is that this should have more seeds than the system needs, so that they're, so that there's always kind of seeds on the belt,
Yeah.
for them to pick up. So, but I don't think I can put stuff.
You can't put stuff directly onto belts.
Right. So I think what I'll do instead, because I don't want this too overflowed, because it still needs to be able to come out of the system there.
Yeah.
How many do I got? So I'll put those onto the belt. Oh, actually, you know what? I think I got. No. Hold on. I think there's another way I can do this that I think will be better. I do like this idea, but instead of having like an input-output system like that for the seeds, I think because the problem is like you were saying, it ends up being an overflow system.
Mm.
So what I'd like to do instead is if we have a system by which we have the belt always falling around. So this is going to be our output, right? And then if we come over like this way we've basically always have seeds flowing around the belt.
Yeah.
Right? Then what we can do here is on our thresher. Let's see, thresher is that one. So then that way on our thresher, we want to do. Yeah, this will work. So on the thresher side, we'll put a thresher down here. On this back side, because we're still going to end up with seeds in the thresher, right? So we do want to make sure that those get out of the thresher.
Mm.
So those seeds are actually going to come out here.
Yeah.
And come on. And rotate, and they're going to come in like this.
Onto a splitter.
So that way, the seeds that end up kind of coming out will get merged back onto the roundabout.
Yeah.
And then that way there's always seeds flowing around the roundabout.
Where's all the other seeds gone? Unless the machine's actually... No, the machine's probably taking them all now.
Yeah, probably. So, because we need more here. So anyway, so now, grab, oh wait, these are, shit, that's outputs. Or, no, that's inputs. You dipshit. Okay, so, we want to go...
He's now arguing with himself.
Yeah, well, you should know this. That's how this works. All right, so let's put that in there. Okay, so because this only ever wants 10 per minute, so we're just gonna use the one slow inserter because the slow inserter does 20 items per minute.
Yeah.
So it's already twice as fast as what it needs. So that should be fine for that, and then now we should have seeds in a moment coming out the back of this.
Did you get rid of all them other seeds that you had?
Oh, I forgot to set the filter. No, not yet. I just want to see how this system works. So, okay, so you're going to grab some seeds. And we get some seeds going around the belt.
Yeah, because there'll be a couple that need... I think one's still got room for one more seed.
Yeah, I'm just going to manually fill that in. Okay, so because I might still have to manually feed some in here, but I wanted to get this set up that way. So anyway, so now we have this. We have the input output for the seeds, and then the idea behind the rest of this is that then everybody else, whoops, where that? Everybody else is now going to be outputting the actual material we need, which is not that, it's this stuff. Is going to be outputting those. Now these output at 30 items per minute, so we actually only really need one of those, but I'll put 2 just to fail safe that.
Yeah.
And let's see. The main thing is we just want to make sure that these guys are pretty much like growing all the time. Because the nice thing is that these inserters, you'll notice that even if the machine is full, it'll grab one. So the second one of them finishes, it's going to pop that in, then start looking for another one on the belt.
It does what Factorio does.
Which is good. So okay. So anyway, so that's our output. Now the next thing is we need the next machine, and this is going to be the next thresher. And let's see, let's try putting this one here. And this one is we need outputs going straight in there to make this stuff. And it wants, what does it want? So it wants input at like 10 per minute. So we're already like generating way more than it needs. So we could arguably do like a couple of these machines, like a couple of threshers doing the output for that. But if we're looking at just the ratios for the blue cores, this wants, so we're fulfilling the demand for whatever the stuff is, what is this called? Sugarthorn buds. So sugarthorn buds are coming out of the first thresher, right? So, and it wants 10 per minute of those buds. We're spitting out 30 per minute, so we got plenty.
Yeah.
And by fulfilling that demand, we're outputting 30 per minute of the sugarthorn extract. Now, if we come over here and we look at our coolant, which wants the sugarthorn extract, it wants 22.5 per minute of that, and we're currently outputting 30, right? So we don't really need another thresher doing more of that stuff to meet the demand of what we're looking at, right? So, because I'm just trying to think, you know, like, let's not think overflow, let's not think, you know, like, oh, maybe we can use more. I'm just trying to figure out blue cores, right?
Yeah.
So, so that means that that's basically done here, and the only problem that we're dealing with now is that we can see we're getting a byproduct of plant matter from the system. So we'll have to figure out how to deal with that in a moment. But the next setup we want to look at, plant-wise...
I was going to say, does the plant matter not get... I can't remember how to make plant matter frames. I thought we needed them.
We do. And plant matter frames... what do we need for plant matter frames? We need plant matter fiber. And plant matter fiber, now here's where it gets kind of annoying, right?
Yeah.
Because it'd be nice, because I see where your brain's going, right? And you're looking at this and you're like, oh, cool. Well, we're making plant matter. Can't we use that plant matter to make as a component of the plant matter frames we need to make? That sounds logical. Except for the fact that the plant matter frames want plant matter fiber.
Yeah.
Plant matter fiber, and let me just make sure that I am correct about this. So if I take some of this, well, I already have some of it. So if I take some of this, and maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, that's fantastic. So, yeah, so plant matter can't be put into a thresher.
Okay.
You can't get fiber that way. And that's where it's super annoying. Because it would be a beautiful thing if we could use that way. I
Yeah.
absolutely agree. But I've been down that road, and it's filled with tears. So in order to get that, unfortunately, we need to have a whole nother setup. Some space here. We need a whole nother setup, and we're gonna do, now that we have that idea there for kind of the round robin idea, we're gonna do the same thing here, and this is gonna be for
Kindle.
for the Kindle Vine. So that'll come around like that, and did I do that? Oh no, I did that wrong.
I was gonna say, have you left yourself enough space for the inserters?
No, I did not. I did on one side, but I forgot to do that on the other side. There we go. So, and then this will be standard inserters here, and this is just going to be Kindle Vine. And then I did kind of forget here, we'll get rid of this, because this is going to be our output. Like so, and then we'll just have that going over like that. Cool. Cool. So, so that's going to be for the Kindle Vine. And we'll do a similar, I'm gonna have to get rid of this light. Let's just do it like that, that's good. So this is gonna be a similar setup, so we'll do the thresher. Thresher setup here, like we did on the other one. This is gonna be some inputs. And then here we're gonna be dealing with some outputs for the seeds. Do seeds for Kindle Vine and put it in a belt here. Okay. So that'll work that way. And then, yeah, and similar setup we actually don't need. We just need the one input for that. And let's see, I am going to need some more Kindle Vine seeds, which I know we have a shit ton of those. Can you run back to base and grab some Kindle Vine seeds?
Will do. I have to find them.
That'll get that set up. And then, yeah, so it's kind of a similar setup. So we end up, the way we do this is I think we get the Kindle Vine seeds, and we get the sticks. Like the Kindle Vine sticks or whatever.
Yeah.
From the first thresher. Then we take the sticks, and that's where we get the fiber. But we get like fiber and plant matter. I think we actually get three things. We get the plant matter, the fiber, or no. We just get we get fiber and the Kindle Vine extract. The fiber can actually be, I think, put in a crafter to make plant matter. If you want to do it, which we do for stuff. But I think one of the things that we can do over here, because we're going to need it for that too, and that doesn't really help us.
Why make things so complicated? Why not just make things simple? I'm not talking about you.
Well, the idea is that it's supposed to be like a puzzle game, right? Like it's supposed to, like, you're supposed to figure out how to, how to manage these different things, yada yada yada. But I agree. Like this is one thing that I enjoyed with crap. What was the name of it? And they literally just came out with. They're working on a number 2. And let's see, I have it in my... Oh, thank you, Steam, for happening to be right in the right area. Shapes. Shapes with a Z.
Yeah.
That game I really enjoyed because things start out real simple, and then just over time they layer in more complexity. But you don't really end up with, well, actually you do, but right out of the gate, I think the one thing that's beautiful about Shapes is that there's a trash can.
Yeah.
but again, I think the tricky bit, and I think that's where the balance lies, is whether or not your resources are finite or infinite. And if you're dealing with finite resources and you allow the player to just like delete shit, you can run into a problem where the player just runs out of resources and kind of dead ends themselves, right? So so that's kind of the sticky widget with that. So if you deal with infinite resources, then you could easily just delete shit out. So that in Shapes just deals with infinite resources, but you only have so many like nodes that you can tap off of. So you kind of have to figure out like, you know, so you keep going further afield to set up new infrastructures further and further out. But anyway, all right. So you got all these planted. I see.
Yeah, they just can't harvest because there's no inserters in the middle.
Oh yeah, I forgot to do that. We're rambling so much.
And there goes some of that.
And yeah, so we get 10 per minute on the sticks.
Hmm.
And then we run the thresher again. Let's see, like so. Did I do this right? No, I think I got this. I got this backwards. We want to do it like that. That's an input for that, and then we just need to make sure we do an output here, and this is for the sticks. So we thrash and we get sticks, and that's it. Now in this one, yeah, so we get the Kindle Vine and extract, and we get that. Now we are going to need the Kindle Vine extract for processing the Atlantamore.
Yeah.
So at some point we could probably start funneling that shit out on monorails. For stuff, but
When we get
for
there.
now we'll just have to kind of deal with it. Okay, so but this gives us the fiber. And this gives us the ratios look like they're pretty much the same here, which is nice. And then we get 30 per minute on the fiber, and then plant matter frames. See, I don't know.
There is a machine doing plant matter frames back at.
Yeah, but we're doing it here though.
Yeah, no, we have a ton back at.
Okay, so this needs 90 per minute to produce 22.5 per minute. And how many do we need? Where do we need plant matter frames? Right here. And we need 45 per minute. So we need 2 of these machines. Wow. Woof. Okay, so wow. Okay. That's surprising.
See, when you start dealing with numbers, that's where things start going.
Yeah, I mean it's good though. I mean I like knowing what the numbers are. Okay, so.
Oh yeah,
because otherwise, then I'm just guessing, and then I'm wondering why shit isn't working right because I don't know how much a thing needs.
Yeah. What I was gonna say, you still finding troubles getting around certain cities in Starfield? No.
What kind of problems?
I still run around the problem of I'm obviously still getting lost around certain like New Atlantis. I'm still
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I did have that problem early on. It's a big city. Um, but I will say anywhere that you can get via that tram,
Mm.
you can get to on foot.
Yeah.
So don't think so, because I guess the problem I thought early on is I was imagining the tram is basically just a loading station between different areas of New Atlantis. Like they were separate locations that I couldn't reach on foot.
Mm.
But it's actually all connected. It's just the tram allows you to get there more quickly. Now, in fairness, once you've found the different locations, you can actually just open up the planet map and hover over New Atlantis, and it'll open up to show the different sections of New Atlantis, and you can just fast travel to the different parts.
Oh, okay.
Which does kind of speed things up in the long run. So once you've already found an area, you can kind of go around better that way.
I do have the interactive map as well. There is a, pretty much like Satisfactory has the interactive map. Well, there is one for Starfield as well. There is one out there for Starfield.
Oh, like an online map?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, because a lot of people have been complaining, and rightfully so, about the lack of like an in-game like map for the larger cities.
Yeah, but I mean, okay. Fallout had a map, and it made help. It helps at times.
Yeah, well, and that's why I say it, rightfully so. Like, it's kind of bogus that they don't have. Okay, so that's 30 points. So, well, we can use the high speed ones, I guess, right?
I ended up downloading No Man's Sky on the Game Pass again. I've been thinking, do I check that out again?
Maybe. I mean, there's the active expedition that they got because of the new update that they did.
Yeah. There's just not a lot. Out that's sort of enticing me at the moment. I mean, there's one game I'm waiting for, but that's not out till the 18th of October. Then obviously you got Cities that's coming out, which I'm very interested in. So, well, City Skyline 2, I should say. And then, there's not. You're still waiting for something, for something else that I'm interested in. Like, I don't know. For example, let me use an example. There's the Art of Rail. That very much interests me, but it's nowhere near, there's no release date or anything about that yet. And obviously that's the same guys behind the game, well, same company behind the game of Icarus, if you've heard of Icarus.
Yeah, I never played it though. I know you had some experience with it.
Yeah. I'd like to get back at. Like I said, there's so many games I want to get back. I want to actually either play. I'd like me and you. I'd love to do Void Train.
I mean, we will.
Yeah, I know we will.
Void Train isn't like that one out in EA. I didn't think that was out yet.
Yeah, I got it on Steam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it used to be Epic exclusive.
Okay.
But yeah, no, that's come out. Yeah, there's other games I want to get you into as well. It's like you and David. I want to go through. I know we keep talking about that. It's like RimWorld and stuff like Project Zomboid and I mean, Project Zomboid is brutal. Yeah. I thought other survival type zombie games were a bit extreme, but no, that's pretty extreme. I mean, so like, you know, you got obviously 7 days and stuff like that, and just got to give him a slap around the head.
Yeah.
So that's pulling.
Oh man, that won't work though.
Hmm?
I'm trying to figure out some outputs for some of this stuff, and it's not lining up the way I want it to.
I bring them. I did. Wrong one.
Yeah, if you can fill those up, that'd be good.
Yeah, for some reason, it just doesn't seem like the shiver phone seems to be maintaining.
Yeah, well, I just don't think that there was enough seeds in the system yet.
Fair enough.
Over on this side. Eight.
None of these have. You're gonna pick that up, put that in there. Then you're gonna pick that up and hold it there. Okay. It's just this one I think is gonna possibly struggle at the minute. You definitely would not like to get close to the freshers. They look scary machines.
They are quite dangerous. Okay, no, so I think that's 30. Okay. No. Original idea was fine.
You'll get there in a minute, honestly.
Eventually. Okay, so, yeah, because I'd rather have that come out on that outside belt. Nope. So fiber, okay, so fiber will come out on this outside belt, and then we have, and we're generating, yeah, same deal there. Okay, and then we got you coming out like that.
And you got Kindle Vine extract.
Coming out there. Okay, now that's going to be 90. Now you can't keep up with that. It's fine. You go like a so. And like a so. And then we have a that. Like that. Yeah, because we don't have, they don't work quite fast enough to fill everything. So I don't
No.
want this belt, so it's 40-40. That'd be 80. Yeah, that still wouldn't be enough. So I do need all 4 of these. Okay. Okay, so we'll go like that, and that'll fill up this chest with all that ugly Kindle Vine extract. And okay, and then we'll move this guy, and we're basically going to do the same thing here, just in the other direction. I'll move that like that.
You've got
Not like that.
Okay, so you
So
got.
now I need a couple more of those, and we go. But why are you not? Oh, there we go. Okay, so now those go in. Those go in. Okay, so now we have a full thing doing the thing there. So this whole setup will generate all the fiber we need, and we'll just have to figure out what we do with that bullshit moving forward. But for right now, the main thing we need is, so we have 90 of that. It's going to be a bit of a bottleneck here. And our buffer chest, we really kind of, I guess, only care about the overage. So let's make, because if we go like this, and we can make these here, and you want 90 per minute, and oh no, I can't do that, that's silly, because we're only going to be getting 90 per minute once we get over to here. Okay, hold on. Okay, so we're gonna have to do this once again a little bit differently. Oh, because once we get down to this belt here, this is where we're dealing with the 90 per minute.
Yeah.
So we need to make sure that our constructor that wants 90 per minute is down here. So you want 90 per minute. What is that? So that'd be 4. That's only 80. So whatever. We'll just do reds all the way down. And you're going to feed that up and make plant matter frames. Now we're getting 22 per minute out of that. And that's probably not going to work ideally the way I want it to. But anyway, so, okay, so then who wanted this? These are the processors. Processors want that, and they want that. Now, we're not making that a ratio, but who cares? Because, well, let's see, how many, well, actually, hold on. How many do we need? Oh, no, that's actually perfect. That's perfect. So we're only going to be able to make half of the total output of the processors, because we're not making enough plant matter frames. But that's fine, because we're spitting out, if we were to fill it 100%, it'd be 45 per minute of processors, but we only need half of that to make the blue cores.
Yeah.
So that actually works out perfectly. So, okay, so that's plant matter frames. Then we need the electronics. And the, oh, beautiful. The electronics is actually made right here. Do we need electronics for anything else? Please tell me no. Oh, sweet.
Oh, thanks.
So guess what that means?
What?
What that means?
No.
That means Okay, well, let me tell you. So what that means is that we can actually just make. Well, right now we have these electronics going out on the belt.
Yeah.
We actually don't need to. We can actually have the electronics because we need the. We want to make the processors. We can actually make the processors right here, right? Because we have the plant matter frames. So now the plant matter frames can actually just come straight over here. Oh shit, matter belts. Going back to the other base to get some belts.
I'm already over it.
Oh, well, I'm already like halfway back. But basically, we already have the electronics and plant matter frames made, so we can just basically now do the processors straight up.
Yeah.
And then put those in the belt instead. So let's see. While I'm here, okay, so let's grab a bunch of those and let's grab more of these. And
I don't know what we've
put it
got
there.
in. Don't know what we've got in terms of processing units, anyways.
Oh, back at the other base? I don't know.
Yeah, because I know we need.
Yeah, if
them
you want to take a
for-
look at that too, because we have to hand feed some of those materials.
Yeah, I put some in before I came back over.
Oh, okay. Because we need 800 still of that. Okay. So now that we have this, yeah, we can take do our output here.
We need more than 800.
Oh, do we? I only see the two things. One that wants 500, one that wants 300 right now. Then we'll come down here, over this way. That.
I can't remember how the hell to get my task list up. I can't remember. 300. Oh no, that's cooling systems for that one. Cooling systems, advanced circuits. Don't know. You still over at our base, or are you back over here?
At the new base. Okay, so we'll do that. Okay, and then. Okay, so we see this is our processing machine doing all this fun stuff. So that gets all of that done. So I can take that out because we don't need processors anymore. That's done. Okay, so next thing we need is we still need.
Yeah, because
and this needs the iron gears.
This machine will bottleneck a minute. Because it says output is full, but.
Because I'm not outputting anything.
No.
Which is fine. I'll be dealing with that in a moment because that's one of the final components we need for the blue cores, and I'm not sure what we need, where we're going to be putting that quite yet. Okay, so we got the Shiverthorn stuff is over here, and this is where we got the output here, and yeah, I'm not entirely sure what the hell to do with that. What do we need for? We could actually set up a tiny little setup. It's might actually work out pretty well.
What?
Yeah, I think it will actually. So the plant matter, we could probably actually make some fuel because we don't actually have fuel over here yet. We don't have fuel production going on.
No.
But we can take plant matter plus the limestone makes a little bit of we'll make that shit up.
Make the bio brick.
Yeah, that'll make the bio brick. So, and what's the ratio on a bio brick? How much of that can we make here? Bio brick. So that wants 112 plant matter. Okay, that's good, because how much we outputting? 40. Sweet. Because I'm not overly concerned about to constantly feed this machine to make a little bit of fuel.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, so now we will need some limestone. And for that, I think I will actually do a little bit of quarrying, probably just like one, because we don't want to overdo this. Let's see, because I want to go to.
Well, we have. Yeah, because we don't actually have a lot of bio brick for the miners over here.
Yeah, we only have a finite amount of this stuff, so it'd be nice to have a little bit of fuel production. We don't need a lot. It seemed to be working pretty well, but I mean, a lot of that stuff's kind of, well, no, it's not backed up because I'm still filling up chests. So no, yeah, they don't necessarily need a lot. They've done pretty well so far. But if I can just get a little bit of this stuff, that'd be great. And let's see. So, because what are we going to get out of this? That's going to be 45 per minute. And this one's 225 per minute. So let's see if we're doing. Oh, whatever. Let's see what we get out of this. Oh, because this is going to go like that. We're just kind of a little bit of a little setup, and then this is nice because we can just come straight out of here. We'll go over here, and then these guys just need to be filtered output. And then we can start getting plant matter out of our thresher here. Actually, no, that's going to be a little bit of a bottleneck. Yeah, we're going to have to switch that up. I'm getting one item up, but we do need to eventually get... Yeah, because we're getting 40 per minute out. And you only move 30.
So we do.
Yeah, so I am going to need access to that as well. Okay, so we're going to have to move this thresher over a little bit.
Yeah. So we do have.
So let's actually go.
We have over 800 of the things we need. We just need more for the next one of the terminal. We need more accumulators. And iron frames, copper frames, and all that though. The accumulators, we don't have enough. What's that missing? Middle thing. Which... we were feeding... we were feeding electrical components into that. I think we're just feeding the entire system there. Because we need a lot of copper frames and iron frames.